All right, hello everyone. Welcome to Reaction Extraction. I'm Quint. This is my buddy Bear. Today I'm excited to get into the Sisters of Mercy, English rock band, 1982-83, Alice, their third single. Not sure what I'm getting into here. These bands that are just really fascinating to finally get into after all these years. I was more as a synth American pop kid, so probably, there were times where you didn't really have access to some of these artists. They weren't, some stuff wasn't released in the U.S., so it's a great opportunity to go back and discover stuff from the 80s, because, man, I'm a big 80s kid. I'm an 80s kid and a big fan of 80s music, let's just say that. So to discover stuff that I've never heard before, so that's really fun for me. Bear, have I told you look really good in a hockey jersey? It's true. I'm curious to see English rock band. I'm curious to see what elements of goth, elements of new wave, punk. It was all kind of meshing together in this time period in England. So I'm really curious. 82, 83. It's pretty early. That's pretty early. So let's go. Good. It's good vibe.
Alice pressed against the wall so she can see the door. In case the laughing strangers call and crush the petals on the floor. Alice in her party dress, she thanks you kindly, so serene she needs you like she needs her trance to tell her that the world is clean, to promise her a definition, tell her where the rain will fall, tell her where the sun shines bright, and tell her she can have it all today. Spread the tarot, in illusion comfort lies the safest way, the straight and narrow, no confusion, no surprise. Alice in her party dress to kill, she thanks you, turns away, needs you like she needs her pills to tell her that the world's okay, to promise her a definition, tell her where the rain will fall, tell her where the sun shines bright, and tell her she can have it all today.
Alice in her party dress. Tell her she can have it all. Really, really good. Really, really good. Story of Alice. Okay. Alice. in her party dress. Alice, don't give it away. Rock. English rock band. Yeah, rock sound, but his delivery was still very very grungy. You know, very dark elements in there. So, is it goth? It's heavier than new wave. Elements in the instrumentation was very kind of a straightforward rock song. But it's interesting because, man, rock music in England is so different than rock in America. American rock would almost always, you know, if it wasn't heavier, it was, you know, it would be like pop rock, you know. If you're thinking of an REM, if you're thinking of B-52s even, maybe even, you know, Journey. I don't know. Rock like this did not exist in America. That's why it's so interesting to go back and listen to these bands from the early 80s. The type of rock, new wave stuff they were putting out was just different. I mean, the Cars were really big in America, but that new wave element they had, there was so much synth in it. So was there a darker new wave sound in the U.S.? I don't think so. This is very unique to me. Just like Bauhaus is unique. Japan, unique. And this element of a darker sound, even though they could be like just a straightforward rock band, but this is what would turn into alternative music later on. The UK kind of invented this first, maybe just like with punk and stuff. But this is definitely the beginnings of a soundscape that would go in so many directions. I love the evolution of punk music into how these artists, with you know, synth and electronic stuff developing, and new wave becoming such an interesting pop genre, but on both sides of the Atlantic. You know, in America it evolved differently, in the UK it evolved differently. So it's really fascinating to hear this, because this is way unique. I really like that. From Sisters of Mercy. Alice. Lyrically, one of my faves lyrically. Really, really good. Loved it. Vibe check, dub. Thank you so much for joining me today on the show. Really appreciate it. Check out the channel. There's some interesting tunes, and we go in many different directions. Sisters of Mercy. Really good. All right, thank you so much. We'll see you next time on the show. Appreciate it. Bye.